Jojo episode 29. Now we're gonna stick to this episode mostly, but we've been off our game for a little bit.
Pretty much we've been off, but highlights of the last couple episodes.
Yeah, we'll do highlights. That sounds good.
Hands down has to be the boss for me.
Oh yeah, Doppio and his. It's amazing, bro.
I love that.
Because I never seen that. I haven't seen that any other villain.
I've never seen that any other character. I've seen characters with this personality disorder.
Yeah.
But this is the most unique character I've ever seen.
It's different.
Yeah.
It's like weird.
He like Doppio can only communicate with his other half by grabbing a random object.
Yeah, dude. And he steals little girls' ice creams.
He grabs frogs.
Cigarettes.
Rocks. No.
I don't know. He grabs
a toy phone.
A toy phone. Oh yeah, yo.
On the plane.
I love that. I love that he was like, yeah, borrows the little girl's phone and then gives it back to her. And she's like, yeah, what's up? Like, bro, that's so goofy.
I know. The goofy part was I'm pretty sure she believed it worked. She's like, I knew this was a toy, but you had a full-on conversation.
Yeah, you had a full-on conversation. But since she's innocent, she's like, she probably really believes it.
Right. No, but I'm saying if that was me and I'm on the plane with, let's say you're talking and have a full-blown conversation, I will believe you at some point. Like, okay, I know it's a toy. I'm watching him talk though for like 30 minutes.
Yeah. He's
like, are you sure this isn't real? Let me check. Okay.
Exactly. We get a lot of setup in this episode too. We get the mysterious guy behind the computer saying that he knows the boss and his powers.
I didn't like that.
You didn't like it?
I thought it was random. I didn't mind that there was a person who knew the truth about the boss or whatever.
Yep.
But that was so random. I've been keeping this line in Interpol or whatever system they're using for decades, years. In hopes that someone would randomly pop up and saying, "I want to find the boss and learn his weakness." Plus, you don't like even if you did that, there's no guarantee you knew they would be a stand user or if they were actually against the boss.
Right, and that's why they're so skeptical about it. But it seems like he's very desperate.
I get he's desperate. I just feel like it's a random plot device or just way too convenient.
Way too convenient.
A person who knows exactly what to do to beat King Crimson. Because honestly, I don't know how you could beat.
Maybe he's survived King Crimson. Like so maybe he's. How would he know unless he was up against the boss face to face?
I believe he's met the boss before.
Yeah,
but
that's what I'm saying.
I just don't like how they threw him in there randomly. Okay, so pretty much Abakio gets a face for them to use. It doesn't lead to anything except for the fact that somebody was monitoring people who tracing for the boss.
Right.
And now it just looks like okay, Abakio's death only led them to finding out a new ally is what's helped them. Right. It didn't help them find the boss at all.
Right. Okay. I get what you're saying.
Like I felt like that.
But in terms, it does because he knows who the boss is.
I guess. I mean, maybe it's because I didn't see it coming.
Now it's not about like finding who the boss is. It's about defeating the boss. Now they know who the boss. They have the face of the boss, but they don't know. They haven't seen the boss though.
They were so close.
Yeah.
They got screwed over like twice trying to.
They
find
did.
the boss.
They did get screwed over twice. Also, we learned from that ally that. Where the arrow comes from outer space or something like that.
That was goofy.
Outer space, but like that still doesn't explain stands. Like because some people are born with stands.
I love Bruno's reaction though. He was like, "Oh, that makes sense. You know, that is exactly what stands are." I'm like, "No, don't."
I was like, okay, you just alien meteorite that brings out your inner soul or something.
And some god crafted it into arrows, and they found the last arrow. I'm like, okay.
Yeah, some dude was crafting them and stuff.
Right.
I mean, I was like, okay.
But like you said though, it doesn't explain what happens to those, like Jotaro or anyone else.
Yeah, who weren't Jotaro or Joseph and Abdul, who weren't even and Ponar and Kakyoin. None of them were hit by the arrows.
Right.
And even Giorno wasn't hit by the arrows.
The only thing I could think of is that they said it was a virus.
Yeah.
So maybe some ancestor got infected or some random individual got infected and passed it along. Like it's a virus, so that means it probably can be carried in the body.
Yeah.
But I still thought it was a goofy answer. What else happened? Oh, the villain of this episode. What's his name?
Chocolata. Yeah. Open it up. Yeah, that's our boy.
Joker of the show.
It's Green Day. I think it said green tea.
I like Green Tea.
I
thought Green Tea was funny.
No, bro, it was Green Day, bro. Green Day.
Green Day doesn't.
Yo, his backstory is fucked up.
He's a doctor who wants to.
But again, why?
Because he can. I feel like that's a pretty solid backstory.
Yeah.
Like some people are just sadistic.
Yeah, like he's terrible, bro. Even the boss said he's terrible. That's saying something.
Listen,
the boss said he's fucked up.
There are some people who are just terrible for the sake of being bad.
Yo, the stuff that he was saying, like the old people, that was fucked up, bro. He was like, yeah, you ain't got no family. No one's gonna come see you. And then he drives him in suicide, and he records it. He records it, bro.
He said he's like 25 tapes or something.
Yeah.
That was dark.
And then he'd be like, falsely diagnosing people with problems so he can commit surgeries on them.
Right.
Just to kill them and watch them die and see them suffer in pain. I'm like...
I thought it was... The worst part about that was he looked for perfectly healthy people. Not people who were going to die. Not someone who had something a little bit wrong with them, like maybe the flu or something. No, he said, you have to be perfectly healthy for me to want to kill you. Like, that's twisted.
Yeah. His stand's weird, too. How, like, if it's mad OP, if you move down or move your hand down...
and the bacteria spreads.
Yeah, and it dissolves your body, bro. So you gotta always move up.
I love that. I thought it was hilarious. What threw me off though was I thought that guy holding the camera was his stand. Only to find out that was some patient. I was like, wait, no. Who are you?
He's a patient, bro.
Yo, I thought that was so goofy. Because then he started doing like, you are so... I don't know what to think about him.
Jojo, speaking of Jojo, dude knows everything.
I forgot about that.
Dude knows everything, yo.
He's like, there's a bug that...
I was like, how do you know this?
No. Yeah, I got so mad. This man reads every animal species that ever existed.
Because he can control life. I guess he just goes into the, like...
I forgot about that.
He looks into, like, encyclopedia or some shit. Yeah, bro.
I hate Giorno. Like, he knows too much. He's the perfect character. I don't see any flaw with him. If he'll literally create something, that is the only thing that could save the situation. I'm like, you're too much. Like when Abakio's dead, sitting in the after Abakio died, Giorno turns the little piece of rock in his hand to a fly to find out that Abakio left a facial image of the boss. I'm just like, couldn't you guys have just walked over to see it?
Yeah.
Like, you guys knew where he was. No, we had to make sure Giorno was in the spotlight to guide us to the right answer. I'm like, no, I'm tired of you, Giorno. I do like how they've been using other characters, though. Like Noacha.
It kind of just feels like Giorno's in the back. He's not really, like... He didn't even do any action this episode. But I think he's gonna... I saw him come out the turtle, so he's gonna be in the fight.
Yeah. I feel like it's... I'm not sure what to think about Giorno. I just want to see other people shine more. Like...
But I think that's what all we've gotten was other people shining more.
Giorno's done the most. In my opinion, Giorno's still done the most in this show. Like, I liked that... What's her name? What's the boss's daughter's name?
Trish.
Trish finally started stepping up after she got her stand. I would like to see more of her.
Yeah.
But I feel like they're just going to redirect. After giving Narancia and Mista... no, Mista hasn't been in the spotlight for a while.
Mista's been in a lot of spotlight. He was in a spotlight for White Album and a spotlight for the Stick in Place guy. And then he was in a spotlight during the Fish guy and Grateful Dead.
Yeah, so Mista's been in a lot.
He's been in a lot.
But
I mean, Narancia's been in a few things. He's been in the tongue with his tongue spot. He was in a spotlight for the tongue. He was in a spotlight for that guy that made things small. And he was in a spotlight.
No, okay, I get what you mean.
Like, they had their own fights.
They had their moments.
The only one that really didn't get a lot of spotlight was Fugo, and he had one fight.
Shafted him.
Yeah, bro. And then Bruno got his spotlight too. He had a spotlight on the boat, and he got a spotlight with the boss.
So then I guess I would want to see Trish more because
I feel like Trish. She only got one fight, and that was with Notorious B.I.G. And I think she should have more.
You know what I wanted to say? I just remembered. Out of everybody in this group, Mista gets fucked up the most.
Oh yeah, bro.
I feel so bad.
Well, what about Bakio, bro?
Huh?
Bakio got fucked up.
I mean, Bakio went from 0 to 100. All right, Mista has been at 100 since the beginning of the show. This man has been shot.
Bro, this dude died 3 times, bro.
This man has been shot. Thrown out of trains. Wait, no, he didn't get thrown out of trains.
No, he didn't get. That was Bruno.
No, he got hooked and he got dragged across the train.
Yeah.
Like. Mista just deals with the most shit in my opinion.
He does deal with the most shit.
He's brutally.
And he got his fingers frozen off. By the
yeah,
way. Yeah, bro.
And then he had bacteria on his fingers growing like crazy.
Yeah.
Mista was pretty quick though, quick on the draw. He was like, oh, after the way we saw that those drunks dropped down and they got attacked by bacteria. Like I was like, okay, he understands that you just have to move up. What's his name? Do you know how to...
yes, just like this bug.
Yeah.
That I know in this thing when the moss does grow this way, and then I was like, oh my god, bro, where do you get this shit from, bro?
I wish that wasn't in there. I would prefer it was just Mista. He was like, okay, I saw this right like a second ago. This makes sense.
It should have. They should just trying to make like, yeah, but Jono knows too because he's super smart. Let's just throw that in there. I'm like, okay, cool.
I'm just not a fan of Jono. I do think that the part 5 as a whole has stepped up a lot for me though.
It stepped up.
Since Trish's part, it stepped up a lot.
Okay, that's good. Yeah, this is like the one where it gets better. The Doppio is great. So. I'm gonna stop doing it. But yeah, I think that covers this episode.
Yeah. Is there anything else we left?
Not that I know of. I don't think so.
I want Fugo back. That's what I was thinking about this episode. He doesn't care. I miss Fugo. But that's all I had to say.
Yeah. So, thank you guys for watching. We'll catch you next week. Hopefully we don't go on hiatus again.
No promises.
No promises. But we'll try to keep up with that game.
Like, comment, and subscribe.